about? Like, it's really hard to say. Like, there's just so much you can do in Houdini, and Houdini is so super flexible that I don't see how you can't do it. Once you start playing in Houdini, it just builds up on top of itself. The kind of idea of being like a gardener that's kind of planted a mysterious seed in the ground, and you have no idea what it's going to look like, but your job is just to sort of shepherd its growth. That's kind of how it's a bit of a cliche, but that's kind of how I like to think about what I like to do. You could learn just what a single node does, or just what a single function does. So it's not like you have to understand the whole thing at once. It's really nicely designed, so you can drop down a sphere and you can work out how to extrude that sphere, which is 2 steps, and then you can learn another technique, and then because you can rearrange them in any way, you've got all these different things you can do with that knowledge. So yeah, really it's just building up these, like, every single thing you put down is something you'll learn. So in that respect, I don't actually think it's that difficult to learn. If you open Houdini and your idea is just to learn this one really simple facet of Houdini, you can probably manage that, and that really quickly will stack up to like a bunch of knowledge. That you've just got to have fun doing what you do, I think, and if you have fun doing it, that'll come out.
I think a big focus from a lot of things is like machine learning and AI. We see a lot of generative AI, which is also what I'm working on at the moment, so it fits very well with my interests. I think right now we're going to be seeing this is going to be a start of a shift of what people focus on in terms of what they do in CG, because of course we see lots of the writer strike, for example, right? That's also already showing or highlighting problems that will soon become bigger. And the same we'll see in the creation of CG itself, right? Visual effects and the more visual side of things. I think that you can't stop where it is going, because if you don't join in on that boat, you'll just be left behind, right? What a colleague of mine, Freek, was saying is that it's the same with portrait photography, right? Once that started, people that painted portraits, they were like, don't do that, it's not good. But at the end of the day, that takes over anyways, right? It's just easier, faster, and that's what people are going for. Me and my colleague Moritz Schwind are talking about is a toolset that we've built for Houdini called MLOps. And MLOps is a toolset that you can download for free. It's open source inside of Houdini, and it gives you access to a lot of these generative AI tools that we see papers being released about or YouTube videos being made of, and we just make it immediately accessible from within Houdini. Wow. Because the problem usually with these sort of AI tools is that it works in an isolated environment somewhere. You do a little experiment there, great. But what if you want to combine this as part of your pipeline or production pipeline? Now it's just another node that lives in Houdini that accepts geometry and attributes that you're familiar with, that you can use everywhere in Houdini, and just immediately start working with it. And one of the reasons why we wanted to do that is to democratize the tools for content creation. Because once you do that and it becomes available to the masses, at least what I expect to happen is that you'll raise the bar of quality and what is possible for people to make.